was you, you were me, under the sacred blue moon. Sometimes a song just comes to you and it's quite hard to explain, but I think most songwriters will know that feeling where you're just maybe driving or walking and lyrics start going around in your head, and then a melody starts going round, and suddenly you've got this song forming and you need to either run back home and find a notebook, or record it on your phone or whatever you have with you. And that was the case with Under the Hornbeam, which has been described as our happiest song on the album, which is very kind. I'm glad that people are finding it chirpy, but it's actually about the end of the world, which, I guess it's kind of a happy sort of look at the end of the world. It sort of came to me when I was out walking my dog one day, and I was walking under this massive hornbeam tree that used to be in the village where my mum lived, and I stood there in the middle of spring and the leaves were all coming out and it was looking so vibrant, and I just thought, cool, if I die right now, I'll be all right with that, like I've had a pretty good life and the world is beautiful, and I thought I've had a good go at things. So, I sort of had that feeling as I was on my walk, and these lyrics just came to me. Under the hornbeam, I was you, you were me. And it was a case of just being like, when it's all over, all those little things that you've been worrying about or been anxious about or whatever, they don't actually matter. I was you and you were me, like we're all one, we're all in this together. And I know it's a bit sort of hippy dippy, but that's what came to me. So I was on my walk and I just started going around those lyrics in my head. Under the hornbeam, I was you, you were me, under the sacred blue moon. And as I was walking, I came upon this copse of oak trees. There's about 11 big oak trees, and I sat there. There's a rope swing, and I sat on the rope swing and just listened to the wind in the sort of boughs of the oak tree, and the rest of the song just came to me. It's a strange thing, really. I'm sure other songwriters have experienced it, but it's a kind of magic. It's like a gift that you're given from the universe to go, here's a song that you need to share with the world. And I hope that that's kind of connected with a lot of you, and I hope that the lyrics kind of bring you that simplistic joy that we should be experiencing in the world. So I was kind of sneakily keeping that song for myself, for my solo stuff, because for years now I've been wanting to write an album about trees, and unsurprisingly, and I just could really hear these harmonies on it, and also I didn't actually have a chorus for it. So I thought, I'll sort of share it with the band and sort of see what they come up with. And we have a sort of policy in the band that whoever brings the song to the table has the last say in what happens to the song, really. So I thought, I'll share it with them. If I don't like how it turns out, then I can always retract it. Oh my gosh, as soon as they started putting these harmonies on, I was like, okay, this has to be a band song.
Under the hornbeam, I was you, you were me, under the sacred blue moon. There lay a sweet sea, reflection dancing in the stream, just like the universe knew that this.
And I still didn't have a chorus for it, and Phil was like, maybe we'll just put a few oohs in or something as a chorus. Maybe it doesn't need a chorus. I really love that about Phil, because sometimes I overthink things and I think, oh, maybe it needs this or it needs that, and Phil's like, maybe it doesn't actually need anything. Maybe it's fine as it is, and we can add some instrumentation or some oohs or whatever you need. And I think that the oohing of the sort of chorus bit just brings this atmosphere to the song that kind of is that sort of hopeful, seizing atmosphere. yes, I'm really, really, really glad that it's a band song now. Although I still love singing it by myself too. If you haven't heard Under the Hornbeam yet, please check it out. It's on our new album Petrichor, which you can find online or on Bandcamp and buy a CD from us. Hope you're all well, lots of love.